Hello bisexuals, Beyonce fans, and everyone in between. Welcome to the Bisexual Agenda. I'm your host, Skailes, and this is episode 1. It's going to be a mini episode. The guest is my sister, Emily, my favourite bisexual. She's an Aquarius with a Scorpio rising and a Scorpio moon. She's amazing at following directions. Her best career achievement to date is coming up with the invention of a loaf of bread that is only the end, the crust. It's called Bread Ends. If anyone wants to finance that project for her, please get in touch. So this episode we're talking about queer roots, so things that made us gay as kids. I think everyone who is queer has a few things where looking back they're like, oh my god, that's the reason I was obsessed with that. It's not because I thought it was a good show, it's because I was gay as fuck. Which I think is the case for me with many shows, including Charmed, which I completely forgot to mention. I woke up this morning and remembered loads of different things that I forgot to talk about in the episode. So honorary shout out to Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Team Rocket from Pokemon, Sugar Babes, and the underwear that Topshop made for like 5 years in the early 2000s called Girl Boxes. There was a girl who was 2 years older than me in one of my after school clubs who always wore them with like low-rise jeans with the waistband showing, and it's like Girl Boxer. I was in love with her and I literally bought 30 pairs of those pants, and my mum was always like, why are you doing this? And surprise mum, it's because I was gay. Yeah, so thanks for listening. I'll see you at the end of the episode. Welcome, Emily, to the Bisexual Agenda.
Hello.
You sound very excited to be here.
I am so excited to be here.
Okay, right, so today we're going to talk about being gay babies.
Gay babies.
Yay!
Babies.
Babies.
Babies the best.
Yes, and things that should have made us realise we were gay when we were kids.
Well, I feel like they did make us realise, but also we were so in denial that it was like, no, actually.
That's true. I only realised when I was looking back, I think.
Oh, no, I think I definitely realised, but I was just like, well.
Really? I think when I was 16, like when I had short hair after I'd been ill, everyone was like, you look like a lesbian. And I was like, damn bitch, maybe I am.
I had short hair like the whole time I was a child.
Oh yeah, you did have like a bowl cut. It's nice.
And I wore trousers and a shirt to school, even though everyone else wore a polo shirt and a skirt.
Wow, fashion icon. I didn't even know that.
I looked so bad. I looked very severe.
Very what?
Severe. I'll send you a picture.
Business lesbian since day one.
Literally, I was like a power lesbian until I was 11, and then I was like, you know what? Maybe this isn't working for me.
Basically, is your kid a terrible dresser? They might be gay.
Well, you did. Wait, was that me or you who wore the like velvet red flares?
That was me, and they had a cutout of pale pink flower. It was amazing. And I had that like shiny poncho.
Okay, I think I wore those trousers like after you'd grown out of them.
It's so terrible. So I've got my list. My list of things.
Let's see if we agree with each other.
Kim Possible.
Yep.
Totally Spies.
Yep. But which Totally Spy did you fancy the most?
I fancied the ginger one with the green
The one that looked like Kim Possible.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was like, I think I half fancied her and half fancied the one that was like the nerdy one.
The one with dark hair.
Yeah, I think it was a bit of like a Daphne and Velma situation.
That's true. I also fancied Daphne, so basically any cartoon character with ginger hair.
That's fair enough.
I also fancied the woman who played the prince in every panto. Because
oh my god,
they'd always wear those high knee boots
Oh, yeah.
And leggings.
You're wearing, like, breeches.
And then they'd be wearing, like, a flowy shirt and, like, a corset on top. Like a waistcoat / corset. And it would be, like, dark green.
I appreciate that. I hadn't thought of that.
Every panto is lesbian.
It's true.
They're like, this is the prince. And I'm like, she's just brunette. Like... So, yeah. I love that. And also when Lady Gaga Born This Way came out, I need to check when that was, but I used to, like, listen to it every day, and I was like, I connect to this song so much, it's so good that gay people can be gay. And it made me so sad whenever she, like, it made me so sad, but also so happy at the same time, which I think is just the gay life.
It's true.
And also I was
It's
thinking,
sweet.
it's probably the only song I can think of that mentions trans people.
True.
When did it come out?
I just thought of it. We always used to sing I Kissed a Girl in the car.
I don't remember that.
We, like, really were obsessed with that song. We had you, like, made a CD for the car, and the only songs I remember was that and, like, Stacey's Mom. And both of those strongly gay.
I still love Stacey's Mum, but I hate Katy Perry.
Same. I don't like Katy Perry, but I do appreciate that song. It's very, like, oh, well, being with girls is just for a fun moment.
Yeah, it was completely trash. And also, Katy Perry has a song called You're So Gay that I used to also listen to all the time, but in that one, the opening line is, I hope you hang yourself with your H&M scarf. So this is why I always when everyone's like, Katy Perry is a gay icon, I'm like, she is like a raging Christian homophobe.
Literally. I don't understand Yeah, I'm not a Katy Perry stan, but I do remember us singing that song in the car all the time.
Mum and Dad must have been like, looking at each other like, what is happening?
No, they were just in denial too, it's fine.
Lady Gaga Born This Way came out in 2011.
Oh, that's not that long ago.
I would have been in year 11.
Okay, I feel like that's
before sixth form.
We were, like, obsessed with it.
That was when I was just on Tumblr and I followed all the gay people because I thought they were really interesting. And then I'd see all these posts being like, me in 2008, I love gay people and I want them to have rights. Me in 2010, I am gay people. And I'd just be like, wow, that's so cool.
The evolution.
And I just didn't even realise. So yeah, basically having short hair made me gay.
Fair.
Yeah, that's my list. I couldn't really think of any others, but I feel like there's probably a billion more, but I have no childhood memories, so...
Okay, well, I do have some childhood memories, and all of them are gay.
Woohoo!
There's, like, different categories, but music videos seemed like a gateway drug.
Oh my god, yes, I used to... What's that one with the women playing the, like, trumpets? And they have power tools as well. I even watched how they made the music video. Because I loved it.
Like, behind the scenes.
Destination Unknown. Have you heard that song?
I know the song, but I don't know the music video.
I'll send it to you after this.
Well, basically, do you remember we had, it was either Now Something or it was Top of the Pops CD, and it came with a DVD that you could put in your computer and you could watch the music videos that went along with the songs.
That's amazing. I didn't know that was a thing.
But basically, it had the Toxic music video on.
Yes.
And I would watch it just, like, literally back to back. As soon as it finished, I would just start it again.
Yeah, I also love Toxic, and I watched the making of Toxic. And I remember the, like, black guy who has the motorbike, and she rides on the back of it. He was like,
Yeah.
I have a picture of Britney on my fridge. I have a massive crush on her. And I was like, same.
Yeah, so that one, but I also agree with Lady Gaga music videos in general, like the
Bad
telephone
Romance,
music video.
Yeah.
There's a lot of videos where women are, like, poisoning men, and I like those.
Yeah, that's Toxic and Telephone.
Yeah. And then I have a Lord of the Rings elves. Everyone fancied Aragorn, and I fancied Legolas, and now I just realised that it's because Legolas looked the most like a woman.
That's probably true. But he also looks exactly like the woman elf.
Yes, that's why. I was like, well, I fancy both of them, but I feel like it's better to say that I fancied Legolas.
I literally didn't realise that was Kate Blanchett until, like, a week ago.
Rude.
I didn't... She looks so, like, friendly and approachable, and Kate Blanchett is, like, so terrifying to me.
No, in the film, she's, like, really evil sometimes.
I think it's just because they put that, like, weird glowing filter effect on her, so I was like...
You clearly just have forgotten Lord of the Rings, because there's a bit where... Because she is, like, one of the oldest people, and she's, like, seen everything that will happen in the past and the future.
She's definitely
And she has this bit where she, like, tries to test Frodo, and she, like, turns into this demon and screams at him.
I'm trying to understand why I didn't realise it was Kate Blanchett, and there's no reasonable explanation.
I guess she does look quite different. She looks different with long hair.
Yeah. And also
I've seen her with long hair and other things.
She looks the same age in that as she does now.
Yes.
Terrifying.
And then I put the S Club movie.
Yes, with the twins and the belly buttons.
The belly buttons, for anyone who hasn't watched the S Club movie, because I feel like only we know what it is, it basically is about if S Club has been cloned by an evil man, and then chaos ensues, and many shenanigans, because the clones are, like, really stupid, and they have no belly buttons. But there's a lot of, like, crossover with the people and their clones, and, like, clone Rachel gets with people. But yeah, I just felt like that. It didn't have any gay storylines in it, but it was very, like, weird.
I was saying, because me and Olivia were watching the First Dates episode where Paul from S Club was on it, and I was telling her that I just fancied every single member of S Club. And I think Joe was a dyke. Like, I'll say here. I didn't realise it at the time. I was just like, why is she such a tomboy? Why doesn't she wear girl clothes? Like, I really would, like, hated her.
And also, she was the best singer.
She was sick. Like, she carried that whole band.
She was carrying the band. And everyone was like, oh, Rachel, Rachel. And it's like, excuse me.
Yeah, and Hannah was really hot. It really annoyed me that Paul tried to say on First Dates that he dated Hannah, because I was like, that's BS.
Oh, no. Do you remember Primeval?
Yes, of course.
Well, when Hannah was in that, like, I definitely had a massive crush on her.
Same. I just love her, like, whimsical pixie haircut.
Oh, yeah, same. So then I've just put that basically everyone knows that if you're gay, you have to play as Princess Peach on Mario Kart. It's just, and also you have to be bad at all of the levels. Which I am both things.
Mario Kart literally gives me anxiety.
I used to play as Yoshi, and then I just decided one day that I was going to do it. I was going to be Princess Peach, and I just feel like that really was a monumental moment for me.
That was when you were like, I am femme.
Yeah, because I was like, Yoshi is cute and all, but I thought that Princess Peach is a bit like, why would I want to play as her? But then I was like, she looks sick.
She is a fashion icon, but also I feel like every girl who plays Mario Kart will pick her because she's the only girl.
It's true. I was like, I don't want to be that person picking Princess Peach, so I always played as Yoshi, and then I became too powerful.
I remember that you used to always be Yoshi.
I love Yoshi. He's so cute.
I just, like, I wish I could enjoy Mario Kart, but it makes me feel like I'm actually driving a car.
Yeah, to be fair, like, there are certain levels where I just can't play it because it stresses me out too much. Especially the ones where you, like, get ran over by other cars that are in the game. I don't like that. But there are some that are, like Peach's Gardens or whatever. That one you're just driving around on basically, like, the Legoland track.
That's fun.
Okay, and then the only other one I have is just The Sims in general.
I don't think I tried to make my Sims gay.
Oh, God, every Sim I had was gay.
I don't know if I just can't remember, though.
They always were, like, in relationships with the people who came round to the house to, like, fix things. Like, if I, like, had to call someone to, like, fix the others, I would end up seducing them. Like, literally no one could go into my house without me being like, right, another victim.
Oh, that's so funny.
But in general, yeah, I made all of my Sims gay, like, all of the time. And also, do you remember the maid outfit that you could put the women in? I fucking loved that maid outfit. I was so off. It was like, oh my god, I have to dress all of my characters in this maid outfit.
That is so funny.
And now I genuinely still think it's hot. Like, it's great. Sometimes there was glitches where you could, like, see their bodies in the hot tub, and it made me laugh so much.
So yeah, I don't know.
Also, I don't think Mum and Dad realised how sexual The Sims is.
Yeah, they have sex.
You can have sex, like, you can meet someone and then have sex with them that day, and then ask them to move in, and they're like, yeah, that's cool.
The Sims is hookup / U-Haul culture, basically.
It's true. It's true. And also, you can be in, like, multiple relationships, even, like, they'll still let you sleep with other people, even if you're, like, married or engaged.
It's a lawless world, basically.
It's very liberating. So yeah, if I could get hold of that maid costume, it would be great.
You just wear it every day.
I literally would. I would wear it, like, on every night out, and everyone would be like, why are you dressed as a maid? I'd be like,
He's like, oh, I've just come from work. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I work as a slutty maid. Like, it had, like, tights that were kind of see-through, and it was really short.
I'm gonna Google it because
it
I
was
want to see it.
ridiculous.
I typed in maid outfit Sims, and the first result is there no maid's outfit? And someone's asking, is there a maid's uniform? Is there a way to get a maid's uniform? Do you need to have it? Is this from you?
Lesser known kink is just Sims 2 maid outfit. Oh shit, yeah, you have to use the Sims 2 one, because that one's the really slutty one. Now they've made the skirt, like, actual and normal length, rather than basically just pants.
Maybe I'm seeing the new updated one then.
It's, like, off the shoulder at the top. Oh my god, it's ridiculous.
There's someone called Zombie Queen who is desperately asking if she can get the maid outfit as an everyday outfit.
But yeah, that definitely was, like, I just would make all of my Sims wear that outfit, and then they would seduce the maids who are also wearing that outfit.
Wow. That's beautiful. Yeah. I also think Scooby-Doo movie deserves a shout-out.
Yes, Scooby-Doo. I appreciate that.
And, like, if anyone out there can find me the lilac boots that Daphne wears...
Yes, that would be nice. Well, okay, you have to specify. Is it Spooky Island or is it the other one?
I could only remember one, the one where Shaggy gets possessed.
Yeah, that's Spooky Island. And there's, like, a bit where they, like, try and get the people back into their bodies, and, like,
Fred goes in Daphne's body and he's like, oh my god, I have boobs.
I thought it's either Fred or it's Shaggy.
Oh, it's probably Shaggy. He sounds like the kind of person that would say that. Everyone loves Shaggy just because he has a dog, but, like, he's just some, like, wetbag stoner who wears, like, an ugly outfit.
I'd rather have Shaggy than Fred.
Fred is just, like, a Ken doll brought to life.
Fred, I mean, I do like his outfit better, but I just don't think he ever has anything useful to say. You know, guys who, when they, like, repeat something a girl has said and try and take credit for it, I swear he always does that to Velma.
That's fucking rude.
He's always like, oh yeah, I knew this. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Velma's done the work here.
Velma is the Capricorn of Scooby-Doo. I think Velma is a Capricorn or a Virgo, Daphne is a Libra, Shaggy is just an idiot, and then Fred maybe is like...
Shaggy is a Taurus.
Oh yeah, because he just loves food and he's lazy.
I think Fred is a Leo, and I agree about Daphne being a Libra. Scooby-Doo is definitely a Sag, sorry.
Because he's just, like, loud. Loud and derails every time they have a mission.
Task.
Yeah, that's true. And he's friends with the Taurus. Like, they're just hanging out, having snacks.
They're just chilling. They're making sandwiches. They're not on task. There we go.
They're like, when is the lunch break? Okay, great. So basically, don't let your children watch cartoons if you don't want them to be gay.
Yeah, no cartoons, no music videos, and definitely don't get The Sims.
Yeah, don't let them play any games unsupervised, really. I'm back. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Bisexual Agenda. Every week I'm going to have a guest on to tell me what their bisexual agenda is. But seeing as it's the first episode, it's going to be my bisexual agenda today. I don't know if this segment will make sense to anyone but me, but my bisexual agenda is Lizzo. Obviously, everyone already knows this, but I would truly recommend blasting Jerome really loudly on repeat every day and like screaming all the lyrics and pretending that you just broke up with your trash ex-boyfriend. Number 2, please find out what your bra size is if you wear bras. Nobody knows what their bra size is, and it will truly change your life. You probably think that your band size is bigger than it actually is. So the number is the measurement of your rib cage, essentially. And then the letter is like essentially how many inches of tits you have. Like, this is not a scientific explanation of it, but basically a lot of people think they're like a 34 or a 36 when they're actually a 32. If you think you're a B or a C, get yourself fitted. Like, you're probably wrong. And yeah, the last one is the chocolate eclairs from M&S. They're incredibly expensive, but they are truly worth it. They are so delicious. At one point they had this one that had like gold leaf on the top, and that one was the best, but they don't do it anymore. But yeah, this is not sponsored by M&S. I truly wish it was, but if you have a day where you want to treat yourself with bougie snacks, highly recommend. So thanks for listening. Follow the podcast on Instagram at the Bisexual Agenda Pod. If you have any ideas for subjects, or if you want to be a guest, DM me on there. Also, you don't have to be bisexual to be a guest or listen to this podcast. I really just wanted to make something that was putting bisexual people at the forefront, but it's really not exclusionary in any way, and I love lesbians, so let me know. My dream career is being an agony aunt, so if you have a low stakes bisexual dilemma or anything like that, please DM me and we can do an Ask a Bisexual segment. So yeah, thanks for listening, and we'll be back with another episode hopefully in 2 weeks.